you're a person that knows that you have a tax liability or you filed and it says that you owe, that is your date. It does not matter. That's going to be your date unless it falls on a weekend and then they shift it to the next business day. But the IRS expects you to have your tax return filed that day, paid in full, and if you do not file, you're going to be assessed a penalty, and that penalty goes anywhere from 6-7%, and I'm not playing, 6 to 7%, all the way up to 25% monthly until you decide to file. And if you do file and you owe and you haven't paid, then you're going to be paying interest, daily interest, on the amount of debt that you owe them. And their interest is compounded, which means you're going to be paying interest on top of the interest that they already charged you. So you definitely want to get those tax returns in. And I also have clients, like, they'll send me a text message, a message, and say, file an extension for me. Once it's like April 13th, 14th. And a lot of times what taxpayers don't know is that that does not buy you time to pay if you have tax liability. First of all, if you have a refund coming back, you don't have to do an extension. But if you owe the IRS and you do an extension, that grants you 6 months of not getting a penalty and not getting interest. But that's because you have to make a payment. Whatever your estimated amount of tax liability is, if you think it's going to be 5,000, 10,000, whatever, you have to make that payment. If you do not make that payment, then there's no extension. So, and that's just granting you time to get your paperwork in order, to kind of get things organized, to file more of an accurate tax return.